Well, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be. So, to continue with my morning, I was just watching, I think it's Terrarium Firma, and he's got another video of this Japanese chap, and the Japanese fella's talking about the similarities between Japanese culture and history, religious iconography, and that of the Jews, and the Israeli Jews in particular. And it brings to my mind a thought that I know other people have had. And I'm thinking for myself that this is the hope people want. Now, once upon a time, there was a worldwide community, whatever the shape. Okay, there once was a worldwide community, and something happened. Within that one world civilization, which for myself in many ways was a wooden society, okay, for more reasons than one, okay, and I don't doubt that they used stone, metal and other items of labour. But yeah, something happened, and within that one world civilization there was a religion. And it was a world recognised religion. But then of course something happened, and this worldwide story, from all its roots being the same, throughout time spider-webbed out into this multitude of different stories. Great low battery. Okay, so it's not a story that is new as such, but it's the hope of the future. It's quite possible that in that old world there were ruling families as such, and it's possible that some of those ruling families are still around today, that some of those ruling families now hold secrets of that past and use them to manipulate. For myself, I feel it's more kind of a deception on those rulers who tried to hide it and stuff. This is a deception on them, but to deceive them, that we had to be deceived too. There's no other way around it, all right? To get rid of those horrible rulers, someone had to deceive them. Someone will catch that and say, "Oh, he said we." Someone had to take that knowledge, or stop any more knowledge getting back to those rulers. And so secret societies were formed, religious orders, and yeah, throughout time it's all been co-opted and what have you. Mishmash of stuff. But I think somewhere there's a rock within the storm that has held on to secrets as such. Knowing full well that a time of great confusion would come, and that out of that confusion clarity could be restored. Because like I said before, right? If a pervert writes great music, it doesn't matter, fuck the music. If the message within it meant something, then someone else will find that message again, okay? And the message of truth will always be found again. It's inevitable, okay? But it's also inevitable that the one whole truth can be seen in many different ways, from many different angles, interpreted in a multitude of ways. But it still all comes back down to one story. And this is what we must spend our next 100 years. This will be the next renaissance, the next revolution, to reorganise what's missing. Let's do this. I'll get run over, you can laugh. So, not only to entertain, because there will be no jobs, but to entertain informatively that which was lost. Does that make any sense? There was once a civilization, I have no doubt of this. There was once a great catastrophe, at least once. There are too many similarities within all the religions for it all to be a big coincidence. If you'd have gone to, 200 years ago, if you'd have got a Jew, a Muslim and a Christian in a room together and said, all your religions come from the same root, the same seed, they'd be like, blah, 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 blah. That'd be the only time they'd all get together and they'd gang up on you for suggesting it. It's not quite like that now, is it? The tide is turning. People are more open to that suggestion. And that line of inquiry is now free for everyone. I love, there's a fellow at MF Serious, right? He said the other day, curiosity killed the cat, Sure. Curiosity when being reckless and just running around the woods in the dark, sure. But curiosity tied with reason and logic, as people like to say, with heart as well. There's nothing wrong with curiosity. Right? One small step at a time. That's all. Right? Oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, I can see so much in my mind, tying everything together. I've said before, with my devils on the shoulders, the angels on the shoulders, the past, the present, and the future, the reincarnation, the recreation, creation itself. I can see so much in my mind. I don't know how to get it out there. And people still want to talk about the supermodel. Cindy Crawford, the man, she thing. The wonder of the earth's shape. Oh, do you see those curves? Juicy. So some people like to fish to unwind. Some people like to cook. Others paint and read. Some people do these things to help unburden their minds, free up their thoughts. I like to play computer games. They help me to unwind and switch off in a certain way. It allows my brain to do what it's got to do while I'm focused on something else. Something that's not really important, you understand? It's not vital. But something just occurred to me, Some people like golf. I myself like golf. What sort of world does it come to when it's cheaper to sit at home for a month playing computer than it is to walk outside for a day playing golf? What's gone wrong there? I know people who love fishing. I have a very good friend who loves his fishing, and yet he can't afford it. He can't afford it. And so he's forced to sit around playing computer games, and like me, he says he loves them. I feel like we've been forced to love them. They've helped me immensely. All right? For some people, it's done the complete opposite and switched them off. But it's helped me to switch on. All right? I know some people don't get that. Don't want to see it. Excuse me, itchy mufflies. But something's wrong when it. I'll get 8 hours of gameplay a day for a month. It still probably cost me less than 1 day of golf. This is wrong. This is wrong. And it won't work. Peace and luck. Now, for some reason it stopped recording earlier. I'm not sure if you hear it on the clip, but someone was playing chopsticks on a piano. For anyone who's been following my channel will know that I've been watching a program called Prisoner Cell Block H of late. And just the other day, in an episode, a young lady was playing chopsticks on the piano. Wow, very bizarre. But anyway, that's not why I'm back here. At the expense of sounding churlish, I get very despondent, very downhearted sometimes at the shallowness of people, of all people, everyone I know. I mean, oh, fuck me, I do not want to turn into some sort of fucking saint. Something's not right. People are so concerned about the wrong things. You hear people standing around saying, I wouldn't do it like this, I wouldn't do it like that. And yet they're doing it like that. And they have no inclination to stop and think and try and change what it is that they don't like about anything. I know I go a bit deep sometimes, alright? That's me. That's what ticks in my brain. I'm down in the deep all the time. Alright? There's no need for everybody else to swim in the fucking shallows like fucking babies, toddlers, paddling your toes, sitting there with your fucking hankies on your head. A perfect analogy to my life is my swimming. I love swimming. I'm no gold medalist or anything. But you know one of the best things I like about swimming? Diving deep and holding my breath to see how far up a swimming pool I can get while staying as low as possible in the water. It's incredible, the sudden whiff of panic. I need to breathe. I love it. Pressure. Love a bit of pressure. Everybody just wants an easy life. Everybody's like, oh, I've worked for 40 years, I'm now retired. What do I have to do with the world anymore? I don't get it. I was watching something and they was interviewing people around London, asking them about, why they're protesting about Trump. Well, because, well, he's racist, isn't he? Yeah, he's racist, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. And these are the young students, they're supposed to be the intelligent ones. I don't know shit. Battery's dying. I cannot help but think about some of the, for me, more important things. Even if everybody else wants to just sit around talking about each other. Fuck you. Crack on, children. It's disgusting. What has it come to that people have nothing to talk about except what's going on in their own chat? And then people are coming along and watching it. Oh, I wonder what was going on in his chat last night. Who gives a fuck? Where are all the deep divers, man? Where are all the deep thinkers? I know they're not generally a cowardly lot. Maybe it's heart they lack. Too much logic and reasoning in those people that can see. They're losing their compassion for people. In some ways I know I should know better and I should treat some of these people with a little bit more patience and stuff, and I try. But the people in my personal life as well, they're all just so shallow. The people I work with are just so shallow. And if they ever watch this, don't take offence to that, because don't lie to me and tell me that when you're scraping the plates at lunchtime that you ain't thinking of all the starving kids in Africa. Every day I think of this shit. I like going deep, I will stay deep, and if people don't like it, they can move along. I don't know what I'm doing, I keep forgetting to press record today. But look, I had to jazz the library up because no one was going there. In their boring blue building. Can you see it? Of course you can see it. You can hear all that noise behind me. Well, this is what it's all about. People think it's all about control and power. Nah. Who were the old maps for? The old maps were for the merchants. Who runs the world? The merchants. Doesn't matter if you like it the way it used to be. They'll come in and put whatever they want in. These old merchants. Orpington no longer looks like it did. Premier Inn in Orpington. What is this? What is this place? Creams. Yeah. Bella Italia. What is going on? You know, this is Orpington. This is the place that Derek Trotter took the piss out of. They're all trying to jazz it up. Business as usual is the name of the game. Whether you know it or like it, believe it. And you can put whatever face you want to words like the devil and God. They don't mean nothing. It's business as usual.